Welcome back. April is Child Abuse Prevention Month. So what can we all be doing to ensure that no child is abused? Well, joining us now on our 702 Communications line. 702 Communications, keeping you connected, is the one and only Jessica Schindeldecker with the Fargo PD. Jessica, happy Monday. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Happy Monday to you as well.
So, I've seen some stories as of late where because of the social distancing, we might see an uptick in domestic violence, potential child abuse, and yet I'm assuming it's harder to report because people aren't about. Are you seeing any uptick in any of this? And what can we do to make sure that no child is being abused?
Absolutely. Thankfully, we haven't seen a huge increase in any sort of types of calls for service, which is really great. But this month is Child Abuse Prevention Month as well as Sexual Abuse Prevention Month. So it's still important to remind people that, the signs and how to report it, because we'd rather look into something and find out that it was nothing rather than not investigate something and find out that it was something we could have stopped or prevented.
You mentioned the signs. What can people be looking for those particular signs?
Absolutely. So there's different types of abuse, right? So when we think of abuse, it can be a lot of times the first thing we think of is like bruises or some broken bones or something that's apparent, right? But there's emotional abuse, there's medical abuse. So parents who are failing to provide necessary medical care for their children. There's sexual abuse, emotional abuse, and something that doesn't really happen a whole lot is trafficking. But so it's important to think about, okay, what is going on with these kids? Excuse me, my own kids are coming out now, even though I told them to stay in the room.
Bring them on in. Let's have them join you.
But think about, are children anxious? Are they depressed? Are there signs that, something just isn't right at home or with their caregivers? And be a voice for them, because a lot of times, especially with children, they can't be a voice for themselves.
So any suggestions? I mean, we're in such uncharted territory here with the social distancing. Any suggestions on how to maybe pick up on those things from a social distancing perspective and then report them?
Absolutely. So a lot of times right now we're home, right? We're socially distancing. We're at home. We can't see that. So if you notice changes in behavior, sorry.
Do you want to just have them jump in with you?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you want to just have the little Schindeldeckers jump in with you?
Yeah. Boys, well, one of them's not close. Come here, Bryson. Come here. Easton, stay there. You don't have a shirt on. Do you want to say hi?
Hey, Bryson.
You say hi to Bryson? Or can you say hi to Chris? Stay over there. You don't have a shirt on. So anyway, Easton, please be quiet. The joys of working from home, right? We're all working through things. But what we really want to focus on is some of the things that you might notice through maybe FaceTime or some sort of communications, or is there a lack of communications? So parents are going through different times now, stress, and that can change how things are going at home and how they react. And sometimes immaturity or lack of resources also plays into child abuse. So we really need to reach out to each other, checking on each other, and find out how we can help each other.
Hey, Bryson, can you tell us about your, looks like, what is that, a dragon helmet?
It's an alligator helmet, or I think it's a dinosaur, right? Always bike safety. Safety first, right?
Can we hear your dinosaur roar real quick?
Can you roar? He's going to be shy.
All right, Jess. So anything else you want to share with us before we go?
Like I said before, it's always important to make sure you call us about something, even if it's just a little bit of suspected, if it's a suspected abuse or suspicious activity. We would always want to come and check something out and find out that it was nothing, rather than not come out and check something and investigate something and find out that it was something we could have saved somebody from.
Jess, we appreciate it very, very much as always. Next time, just have them both join you, okay?
Right, so we don't have to be interrupted?
No. I love it. So next time we'll just have them sitting there and we'll have a nice family conversation. So
yeah, maybe we'll give a child's point of view, right?
Exactly. So thank you so much as always. Enjoy your day and we'll see you soon.
Thank you too.
All right, stick around. We got a lot more coming up right here on North Dakota Today.
Just